Welcome back to this episode of Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, but today we are on a field trip and we are visiting BOCA. I am your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, who gets all the great images down here at the inlet. Let's go ahead and get this battle royale started. Our first contestant to do battle with BOCA Inlet this week is going to show us what it's like when you come rolling through the inlet straight hitting it. Just like we're going to see this crew doing right here. These guys are out there in a blue water with a single Suzuki on the back, and they are literally giving this boat everything it can handle and looking pretty good doing it. BOCA's having a little bit of a rough day, but these guys are not really caring. They're just blasting through in this blue water with the throttles down, absolutely just living their best life. Tell you what, these guys right here almost make that full Sengai list, and this first round's absolutely going to the boats. After seeing the way this blue water handled the inlet, I'm really excited to see how well our next boat does, because our next boat has power for days and pretty much has all the tools that are needed to absolutely destroy this inlet. This 42 Freeman should have no issues whatsoever with BOCA, and he starts off okay right here. He comes out just above planing speed, which is a good position to be in as a boat, especially on a rough day, but he's kind of back down on the throttles here, which really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially for this vessel. This vessel wants to eat this white water up. He needs to hammer down those throttles and let this boat do the work, but instead, they decide they're just going to mosey their way on out the inlet. I tell you what, typically I don't see anything too wrong with this, but I can't give them a win when they've got a boat like this, and they took it this easy trying to come out of the inlet. In this round, we'll go to BOCA. Our next contestant to do battle with BOCA is going to show us what it's like when you get a late start at BOCA. Here you can see these guys are coming out at an idle speed. They didn't bother getting up on plane before hitting the inlet, and now they're going to try and power up here the last second and push their way through. But what's actually really surprising to me about this is it looks like they've timed this wrong as well. I was assuming they were coming out slow, trying to avoid hitting the breakers and the whitewash, but instead they're going to plow right through them anyway. And what's up with this technique right here? As soon as they hit the wave, everybody ducks and basically tries to hide from the wave. I'm going to go ahead and give this round to BOCA due to this strange technique and their late start. And that'll take us into our fourth round, where we'll see somebody come rolling through BOCA hanging with the crew. That's right, these guys went out, had a good time fishing, just the boys. Went out there and enjoying themselves, and now they're coming back into BOCA Inlet, absolutely slaying it in this Boston Whaler. Tell you what, this is a fairly small boat on a fairly rough day, and these guys are pretty much just getting the job done. You can pretty much tell these are some BOCA pros. This is not their first time at the dance, and they've got this one down pat. These guys know the right speed to come blasting through the inlet, and right here they're going to take an easy win for the boats in the fourth round, and that'll take us into our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. Who will take the win this week? Will it be BOCA or the boats? And our final contestant to help make that determination is going to be another small boat rolling through BOCA on a rough day. I'll tell you what, this little bow rider probably should not even be out here. And as we see him come over the falls and almost stuff the bow, just one of those signs that this boat's kind of in a little bit of a dangerous spot. But it's only as dangerous as you make it, and these guys are actually doing a pretty decent job. And really sometimes battling these rough inlets on a rough day is a little more about having the knowledge of your vessel and what you need to do with your vessel in certain situations in these inlets. Kind of like this guy's got going on here. These guys knew exactly what they could do with their boat in this inlet, and they stayed in their lane and did what they could do and take an easy win for the boats, and that's going to give this episode to the boats. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great footage down at Haulover and BOCA Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And also our newest channel, the Miami Boat Ramps channel, that focuses on all the hilarity that happens down at the boat ramps in Miami. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button.